Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
What's up, everybody? This is today's best music, Magic 89.9. My name is Ashley, and I'm so glad to be back here. I'm here for another special interview with you guys. And I gotta say, I think this year we've interviewed so many people in this format, over video call, and we've gotten to talk to so many young artists. And I think now more than ever, we're really seeing young people being able to take their skills and their talents to a global level, to showcase their music and their talents all over the world. And this next artist is a wonderful example. Please welcome the incredible singer-songwriter Miss LYN LAPID. Hi, LYN.
Hello, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
All right, before anything else, of course, we're so excited to hear about your music. And of course, your song Producer Man has been blasting nonstop on our radio station. And I gotta say, it is one of my favorites on the playlist right now. But before that, I do want to ask how you're doing. How have you been in quarantine? How have you been staying creative? How have you been coping with this crazy year that we've all been having?
I've been doing great. I think I've been able to really create at home and write songs at home. And staying safe with my family here.
All right, cool. Well, I'm glad you're staying safe, but still staying creative despite all of the limitations happening right now. So like I said, your song Producer Man has been playing on our radio station. In fact, it's been charting on our weekly countdown, and we're so excited about it. So can you tell us a little bit more about it? I did read that it is about your own personal experience in the music industry, but we kind of want to hear, some backstory, some context. What was it like writing it, and where did that experience or those lyrics come from?
Yeah, so it is based off of a real experience that I had with somebody in the music industry. I kind of didn't agree with how he thought I should run my music career, and so he gave me some advice that I also didn't agree with. And he was kind of telling me that if I didn't follow what he told me, then I probably wouldn't make it as an artist, and I probably wouldn't have what it takes to make it as an artist. So I kind of wrote Producer Man as like a jab at him, sort of like if I'm gonna do things my own way, and if he doesn't like that, then that's fine, because I don't really like being told what to do. So I think that really translates into my music, and it really translated into Producer Man especially. And so I wrote that like a little verse based off of my experience with him, and I posted it to TikTok, and it blew up tremendously, and I was so surprised that it did. And so I posted another part to the song, and it blew up again. And I just kept adding parts to it over time, and I was connected with a producer who helped me like finish the song and make a track for it. And I recorded my vocals for him, and we sent everything over text, and we kind of finished, I think, by the end of the summer of this year, and we released it on October 14th, and my audience really loved it, and I was really surprised, and I was so happy that they liked Producer Man. So yeah.
Okay, well, I'm so glad to hear that you were able. I love that you kind of did it in steps, how you released some small parts of it and it got really good responses and you kept going from there. I also think, I mean, at your age, I do believe you're 17, to be able to kind of stand up to someone in the music industry and say, that's not what I want to do. I want to do my own thing. I think that takes a lot of strength and a lot of backbone. So that's really incredible at your age. And it did translate to a really cool song. I do want to ask you though, I gotta say, the first time I read your name, I thought that you were a local artist. I thought you were here from the Philippines, and I believe your parents are from here. They were born here. They're Filipino immigrants. Tell us a little bit about that. What was it like growing up in that kind of household? We, like Filipinos, we love hearing about artists who are connected to our culture. So what was that like? Do you speak the language? Do you eat Filipino food? But what's it like?
Yeah, my parents are both Filipino, so I'm full Filipino, but I was born here in the States on the East Coast, and I was kind of always immersed in the Filipino culture growing up. We ate Filipino food, and I unfortunately never learned Tagalog, so I'm sad that I I haven't learned it, but I want to learn it because I know it's very important for my culture. Um, and yeah, I have couple of family. I have a lot of family in the Philippines, especially in Batangas and Manila. And we can't go visit them right now, but like I really plan to go and visit them and see them in the Philippines very soon.
All right, fantastic. And we'd love to have you in the country, of course. And I was looking up a lot of your, background leading up to music. And I think sometimes there's this funny stereotype about Asian Americans where you guys are, you're multi-instrumentalists. You can play every single instrument out there, but you kind of are the real thing. You can play the piano, the violin. I think you even learned classically. I mean, can you tell us about that journey of kind of starting with instruments on a classical level and then turning it into what you do now with your own music?
Yeah, so I started with piano lessons when I was really young, and I was classically trained for a couple of years before I picked up the violin. And I was also classically trained there. I played in my school's orchestra for, I think, uh, almost 9 years. And I was always kind of immersed in music, classically at least. And when I started seeing all these songwriters and musicians on the Vine app and on TikTok especially, I kind of wanted to be like, oh, I want to see if I could do that too. So I started posting on TikTok a year ago, and YouTube even before TikTok, and I was kind of just doing my doing that kind of thing. And I think being classically trained helped me a lot because being able to read sheet music and um, play piano and all different instruments helped me make covers, and helps with songwriting a lot too. So yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool. I think that's something that we don't hear all the time of someone who's classically trained, but I think it really shows in your music, your familiarity with the technicalities of it. And I even read somewhere that you actually were able to learn singing through sort of imitating people online. Can you tell us about that? Because I mean, I think everybody tries to imitate the music that they hear online, but we don't all sound as good as you. So how did you sort of train yourself in that way?
Yeah, I guess I would watch people on YouTube and Vine and TikTok just sing, and I would just like copy them, I guess. And that's kind of how I trained my voice. I never had vocal lessons, so I couldn't, be trained there. But I think just watching other musicians perform and sing really helped me because it helped me develop my voice, and my style as a vocalist or as a singer. And I guess that's how it came to be.
Okay. Well, it's cool that you were able to, as you said, develop your own style. And I know you've said in the past that you really want your music to be the kind that when people hear, I guess, even like snippets of it, they'll know right away, like that's a LYN Lapid song. What kind of factors go into that? What elements of your music do you find very specific to you that you always want to be a part of the songs you make?
I would say that I'm very close to the lyrics I write. Because all of the lyrics I write are based off my own experience or something that I have experience with. And I think, I guess that could sort of separate me differently as an artist. And I think I hope like my audience can connect with that too. And, new people who haven't seen me yet, I hope they can like really um, look at my music and kind of say, oh, I really connect with these lyrics. I hope that people can connect with the lyrics that I write because I find that really important.
Okay. Well, I think that's great. And if Producer Man is any indication, I think you're on the right track, and we're really excited to see how your music develops in the next coming years. And, that being said, what can we expect from you looking forward? I think 2021 is going to be a lot better than this year, hopefully. So we're expecting a lot of big things from artists. So, well, what do we have to look forward to from you?
Yeah, definitely new music very, very soon. Probably most likely like early 2021. I think I can expect to release more music, definitely. And just being able to interact with my fans more on TikTok and YouTube, and growing from there.
All right, fantastic. Well, we're so excited for whatever you have coming forward. And of course, in the future, whenever it's safe, we do hope to see you here in the Philippines. I do hope you can come visit. Thank you so much for joining us today. Before we head on out, though, how about just a quick little message for all your Filipino fans who are loving the music, who feel connected to you, and who, of course, hope to see you here soon?
Yeah, I would love to thank all my Filipino fans. I truly appreciate and I'm so grateful for your support, and I'm so grateful that I can represent the Filipino people as an artist. And I think yeah, I would just like to say thank you for all of them for supporting me.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that. And thank you, of course, for your wonderful music. We love it so much. Producer Man is playing every single day on Magic 89.9. So if you guys like it, feel free to vote for it, request for it. This has been LYN LAPID. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We are so honored to have you sit down with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Once again, my name is Ashley. This has been today's best music, Magic 89.9. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.